Hi, I'm Justine Louise. Welcome to my channel. So today I am going to be showing you my nighttime skincare routine. A lot of people have been asking me about how I cleanse my skin and look after my skin. So I've already filmed a morning routine. So if you're interested, I'll put that in the cards down below. And this is going to be my nighttime routine. Now, a lot of these items are staples, tried and true, that I've been using for many, many years, and some of them are quite new. So as I go through, I'll explain what I've been using and for how long and why and all that kind of stuff. So anyway, I hope you find it helpful. So let's get started. So the first thing is removing my makeup. I've been using cleansing wipes for a couple of years now. I like these ones, the simple ones, because they don't burn. They just take off all my makeup. They're not always perfect getting my eye makeup off, so I will just use whatever eye makeup remover I have hanging around or samples and things that I've been using up. So I don't have a favorite for that, but I do love these cleansing wipes. And I have been kind of toying with the idea that maybe I should try something else. As much as I enjoy using this, I love the method. I don't like splashing water all over the place. I just enjoy the convenience and ease of using a wipe, but I don't think they're the most environmentally friendly. So I am thinking about trying those melting cleansers where you, it's like a balm that you've used. I've used a couple in the past, samples. I've never actually bought a full size of one. So that's something I'm definitely thinking about, but for now, this works for me. I love it, and I'm very, very happy with it. So we'll see, but for now, this is what I'm using. So I use that to remove all my makeup. Then the next step that I use is a micellar water. Now, I think I've only been using this probably in the last year. I read that this is what French girls do to wash their face, and again, I love the ease and convenience and not splashing water all over, and I hate water dripping down my arms. Anyway, it's just a preference thing. I do really enjoy just wiping my face off with a cotton pad and removing the excess makeup from there, and it also works as a toner, so you don't need to tone your skin after using this. I really, really enjoy it. I like it, but we'll see. As I mentioned, I'm thinking of getting rid of the wipes and trying a melting cleanser instead, and I think that would eliminate the need for this as well. But for now, I'm enjoying it. This is the Garnier one. It's drugstore. It's very inexpensive. I have also used the Bioderma one, and to be honest, I don't see any difference between this one and the Bioderma, and this one is incredibly less expensive. So I'm sticking with this one, and I'll keep going with it until I decide to change my mind. But for now, I'm loving that. Now, the next step, something I've been using for many, many years, I believe it's 2007 that I started the Obagi Nu-Derm line, and this was prescribed to me by a dermatologist's office at a med spa. I didn't just go out and purchase these products on my own. You do need to be prescribed. They have such a huge selection of items in those kind of stores, and they're quite aggressive items. They're not just something you can pick up. So I highly recommend, if you're interested in going for something just a little bit more powerful than department store or Sephora, to seek guidance from a dermatologist. But this is what was prescribed to me, and it worked amazing. And that is using a combination of this product, which is called Blender, and it's Obagi Nu-Derm line, and it has hydroquinone in it. Now, a lot of people have said, do not use that. It's not good for your skin, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. I love it. I've enjoyed using it. It has made so many improvements on my skin. I was covered in sun damage. I used to put my face in the sun up until I think I was 37 years old. So my face was continually brown. I never lost my suntan because my face was just covered in sun damage, that it was just one patch of dark brown. I went to a dermatologist's office to find out about acne. I had cystic acne, and I wanted to have a cortisone injection put in some of it because it was so bad. And they said to me, do you realize how sun damaged your face is? So they gave me two options, whether to laser it off or use chemicals skincare products. So I opted for this skincare products, which was this line, and it was an array of products. I believe there was 6 or 7 in the kit, from cleansing, toning, moisturizing, exfoliants, and all that kind of stuff. Out of that whole line, I still continue to use the exfoliant in the morning, which I've mentioned in my morning skincare routine, and I've continued with this blender. Now the blender is intended to be used with a retin-a. Now this is a prescription retin-a, so I use just a tiny pea of it mixed with a pea size of the blender, and I would just rub those together into my skin. The blender is intended to help this penetrate the skin better. Later on, I started adding an oil to it as well, just to make it a little bit more moisturizing, and it just gave more of a nice dewy finish on my skin, and when I'd wake up in the morning, my skin looked amazing. So what I've been alternating with is, well, I used to use a marula oil, the Drunk Elephant, but I finished that. So I bought 2 oils from the Ordinary. One of them is the Rosehip, and one of them is another bottle of marula. The Drunk Elephant one I think was about $75, and this one I think was $12, something like $15, I'm not quite sure. So I'm giving this a try, and so far I've been really enjoying it. I actually don't see any difference between the two. The Rosehip, the reason why I bought this one is I have heard that it helps with any discoloration on your face from scarring. My skin scars very, very easily from acne. Not the scars where it's a dent, but the scar where it leaves like a black or purplish kind of mark. And so I've been trying this, but because I alternate my oils a lot, I'm not really getting a thorough, consistent chance of them. And I've also been away for the entire month of February, so I took very limited skincare with me and didn't follow my full regime. So now I'm back, I'm going to be able to give a more thorough assessment on that Rosehip. But the Marula I've been using for over a year. Not the Ordinary brand, but Marula in general. So I've been loving this combination. So I have started using some Sunday Riley products, the Good Genes lactic acid in the morning, and I thought maybe I might try the retinol night product, which is the Sunday Riley Luna Night Sleeping Oil. Also because I've heard so many bad things about this hydroquinone, and my skin doesn't have sun damage anymore, so I'm not quite sure if I really still need this. So I'm almost out of it, and I think I'm going to give my skin a break for a while, and I'm going to be using this consistently. For now, I'm alternating back and forth because I want to finish that one up and then try this one as well. And because this is an oil, it gives my skin that nice dewy look when I'm going to bed, and when I wake up, my skin looks amazing. I absolutely love this. It's not harsh chemicals like the retin-a, as much as I do love a prescription retin-a. I'm just really, really enjoying this oil very much. I've only been using it, I think, since Christmas, and as I mentioned, I'm kind of alternating, so I'm not getting a full assessment, but so far I'm really, really enjoying it and loving that it's an oil. It doesn't smell the best, I will warn you about that, but I am really enjoying it. Now the next 2 items is my eye creams. I have been consistently using these 2 eye creams from Shiseido, I think over a year now. I love it. About a year and a half ago, I was getting vertical lines here for 2 reasons. I think because of my eye cream and because of the way I sleep. So my face was scrunched like this, and I was getting a permanent line down here, and it would not go away. I've tried so many eye creams. I would look for the top rated at Sephora, the most expensive, the least expensive, everything, and nothing was helping me. So I don't know how I stumbled upon the Shiseido. Maybe it was highly rated, and I ended up with this kit, and now I'm hooked on both of these products. So this one is more of a serum, and it's called the Shiseido Ultimune Eye Power Infusing Eye Concentrate. So it's not enough on its own. So I first pat this in. It's just a nice clear serum that I put on. And then I follow up with this heavy duty eye cream. And this one is the Benefiance Wrinkleresist 24. And it is amazing. My skin under my eyes looks dewy and plump. I just love it, and I honestly have not found anything that even comes close to this combination. So it is expensive, it's not cruelty free, but I just really enjoy it. And I am using up samples, so I am trying to find something else, but so far nothing has hit the mark like this has. So the next thing is I always use a lip balm at night. My lips are very dry. I'm often going through cycles of where I have a lip allergy. I'm actually currently going through one right now. I pulled out an old Chanel lip gloss and I forgot to look up the ingredients, and one application the next day I had burns on my lips. So I have very sore lips today. I've been using my hydrocortisone cream. If you're interested in finding out about my lip allergy, I'll put that below. You can see my video on my lip allergy. So I need to sleep with a balm. I've tried many. I love many, but this one is my old faithful. It's from the drugstore, Nivea. It's just a tube lip balm, and I have them all over the house, and I love it. It's just a fantastic lip balm, and I sleep with it. It's just nice and thick on my lips. But I do use other ones here and there, but I just thought I would mention this one because it is really great, and it's such a great price point. And another thing for my nightly routine is a eyelash serum. Currently I'm using Lilash. I think this is my second bottle, so I've been using it for about a year. I think after you use these serums for a while, your eyelashes stop. It stops working basically. So once I finish this one, I think I'm going to try another one. Previous to this, I used Latisse and I had excellent results. But again, when I went on to the second bottle, I didn't have the same results anymore. So I think my eyelashes just get used to it and I need to just change it up. So not to say this isn't a fabulous serum. It worked amazing for me, but I think my eyelashes have caught on and they're just not producing such long lashes as they used to. Or maybe I'm just getting used to how my eyelashes are and I'm just expecting more. I don't know. But it is a very nice serum, but I am going to try something next time. And for when I go to sleep, as I mentioned, I had these funny vertical lines underneath my eyes from the way I slept. So I saw this funny pillow on Sephora. It's from Nurse Jamie, and it's called the bear pillow. I don't really see a bear, but anyway, it is a bear pillow. It's satin, and it's kind of a memory foam. And the way you sleep on it, you lie like this, and so your cheeks end up falling in this opening here, so you don't get that scrunched up face anymore. So I've been using this for over a year. I absolutely love it. I actually wanted to take it on vacation with me, but it's just too big and bulky. So I just persevered and it was fine. But I really love this pillow, so much so that I was thinking of buying a second one so that when this one is in the wash, I don't have to do without it. But it is pretty pricey, so I just have the one, and I think I'm going to make do with just the one. But you never know. But I do really love this. Nurse Jamie actually has another item that I'm very intrigued by. It's like a dermal roller. I've seen so many people talking about it. It just kind of gives your face a massage, the same as if you went for a facial. I've never tried it, but it is something that I might investigate further along. And lastly, I thought I would mention I have had Botox on my face. I have it done just above my eye, and it is because I'm blind in this eye. So my eye is very small. It never grew. It's from when I was 3 years old. So my eye is very small, and as I'm aging, it is falling. So if you want to see more about that, I have a video basically just talking about my blind eye and what I do to camouflage it as best as I can. So I've been getting Botox, I think, for about just over a year, just in this area. And every time I go, my doctor mentions to me that there is another thing that I should try, and it's an ultrasound. And I've looked at the papers and I keep thinking, yeah, you know, maybe, but I'm just stuck in my ways. I just keep getting the Botox. So I had a Botox appointment this past week, and he said, have you thought more about this ultrasound? And I said, you know, I should. Maybe I'll do it next time. And he said, how about this? We cancel today's Botox and we do the ultrasound instead. So I've had to reschedule, so I am scheduled in 2 weeks, and we'll see how that goes. I'm not doing it for anti-aging. I haven't done it anywhere else on my face. I'm just going with the flow and hoping that my skincare and my creams are going to help with that. But this part really does bother me because it's not symmetrical, and that really bugs me. I'm a matchy person, so if something isn't symmetrical, it really bothers me. So that is the only reason why I am going that route. It doesn't mean down the line I might do a couple of fillers or things in that, but at this stage right now, I'm happy the way things are, and I'm just sticking with my skincare. So I just thought I would mention that as just a little side note. And last but not least, I want to mention how I look after my skin from the inside. And one of them is by eating clean. I follow an eat clean diet. Sorry, I have my lipsticks going in my teeth, I think. I follow the Eat Clean diet, which, if you're not familiar, it's basically I don't eat processed foods. I just eat whole foods. I make all my own meals from scratch. I don't eat processed things. Not to say I don't enjoy pizza here and there, and it's just once in a while kind of treat, but for everything else, I make everything homemade. So I think that contributes a lot to quality of skin. And I do eat a high diet in fish. I eat cod at least once a day. So that definitely I think helps. I've always heard that fish and fish oils are very good for the skin. And I also supplement with fish oil. I take these tablets, 2 in the morning and 2 in the evening. They are quite big. So if you have a hard time eating fish oil pills, maybe you might want to supplement with the oil instead. I personally am not crazy about the taste. I'm kind of over it. Even though I have one that's a chocolate, it tastes like chocolate orange, but I'm kind of over it. So I prefer just taking a pill. And these ones don't repeat. I know I've bought some cheap ones from Costco and things, and I end up, you know what I'm talking about. So anyway, I really enjoy these. They're a really high quality fish oil. And I've been taking them for quite a long time, and I really enjoy them. And last but not least is water. Water. I drink between 3 and 5 liters of water every single day. So I brought my water bottle down here to remind myself to tell you guys about water. I don't drink alcohol. I can't even, well, I had a glass of champagne on the plane because I just wanted to relax. But other than that, I don't drink any alcohol at all. I used to when I was young. I just don't want to drink. I just don't feel good. I feel ill the next day, dehydrated, and I just don't like that. And I don't want to waste my calories on a alcohol beverage when I could have a brownie. I'm a real sweet tooth, so I weigh up my things that I eat. So alcohol is pretty low on the list. Sweet treats are pretty high, so I would much rather opt for a bag of jelly beans over a glass of wine. Anyway, that's my story on water. I drink a lot of water. I don't drink any other beverages. I don't drink soda. I don't even drink Perrier because I don't like the sodium that's in there. I find I get very bloated, and I don't like the bubbles. It's just too gassy. So anyway, that's what I do, is I drink a lot of water, and I think that also contributes to healthy skin. So anyway, I hope you found this helpful, and if you're interested in seeing my morning skincare routine, I'll link that one below as well, and I will of course list all the products below. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you found it helpful. If you did, please click like, and if you'd like to see more videos of mine, please hit the subscribe button and the notification bell so you don't miss out on any new videos. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again soon. Bye!